Welcome everybody to that targets. Oh, it's Thatcher. That looked like smoke for a split second. I was expecting the smoke, man. Okay, welcome everybody to game 32. This is K2 vs Southside Kings. So the Southside Kings have played already today, haven't they? Goodness gracious, I can't remember. They played last night. Wow, I just trolled myself. Yes, they played against Falsify last night. It was an interesting game. Ended up with a draw. Southside Kings almost beat Falsify. Anyway, but that's yesterday's news. Today's news is K2 vs Southside Kings. It's gonna be an interesting game. I'm not sure what to expect. This is Southside Kings' map, and they really wanted to play Consulate, so I'm expecting some top level strats here. K2, on the other hand, they've lost one of their top fraggers who stopped playing Siege. And they've had to pull in a replacement. Now, the replacement is arguably even better than the person they lost, but I don't think that person has been practicing Siege, so that's a different story. We got the Thatcher, Carly, Mirror, Echo bans. Very interesting picks. Very strong picks, actually. These are some smart bans. Yo, it's going to be an interesting match. We don't see Consulate played a lot, so I'm very keen to see how this plays out. And let's see it, people! Oh, Yui on the smoke, they didn't ban it out. Everybody, there was a joke going on in the chat room, pre-game in the lobby, and they were joking about a Yui's a smoke main. Somebody was gonna target ban, but I guess they decided not to. Anyway, good luck to everybody.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Welcome to Consulate, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the callouts for this map, the rooms and all that. We got waiting room. Crisscross is in meeting room. Thankfully,
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb. Attackers drop the diffuser.
I think that's gonna be a bit awkward. Okay. Welcome, Armando. We just rehosted.
Okay, cool.
First round.
Like middle of this round? Or
No, like operator selection screen done in the map. Prep phase. Prep phase about to end. Rehost court for sound glitch.
Can I call it? Tell you a little secret.
You're on stream, so whatever the secret is.
Okay, never mind. I'll tell you that secret afterwards then.
Ah.
Well, I can probably say it on stream. If I'm correct, the sound glitch doesn't exist anymore. Well, not after.
It's in the new patch. It doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist like in the patch in the game at the moment. They patched it out. They the only thing like maybe they have this like I had it the other day is where your sound completely cuts out, like completely. But the old one where you get reversed audio or no drone audio, that's completely patched out.
Yeah. Weren't you guys the ones that called a sound glitch yesterday?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
I know that was my secret I wanted to tell you.
No, I knew you were. I know you were bullshitting actually.
It wasn't a tactical rehost. It was Pompey messed with his settings, so his multiplier was wrong. You know, like your mouse multiplier.
He just restarted his launcher real quick.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, probably a good time to ask who were the bands.
Interesting bands, actually. Let me get them. So it was Thatcher. It was Echo. It was Mirror. And it was Carly.
Carly, I like the Carly band.
Yeah,
actually.
that's Carly, right? The bottom left.
Yeah, Carly.
Ah.
I wouldn't. I like actually Consulate. I wouldn't ban Carly. Like maybe like if you're really scared of like someone holding garage, then I could possibly understand. But I really don't see the need. Like in my opinion, that garage wall is gonna get opened. Whether you have a Carly, a Thatcher, none of the two. Like, it's one of the garages in the game where vertical is super easy to play. There's a drone all next to it. There's like a door leading in. People can just quick peek, so you can't really ban the trick unless you have one person watching it the whole time. So, but I guess the Collie is really slow. Like it adds a bit of risk to it because now you have to go piano stairs. If you wanna open it, or you have to peek yellow. So it's kind of it ups the stakes a bit.
Yeah, completely agree. It's gonna be interesting. Glad I can have you here, Armando. It's been a while since you commentated.
Yeah. Oh, still having nightmares from my game yesterday.
We never got our post-game interview. You wanna do it now?
No, we're not having a post-game interview. I'm not talking about that ever. That never happened. In my mind, that game never happened. And even the team didn't play bad. It was solely me. That what makes it worse. Like if your whole team plays bad, it's like everyone's laughing. You know, it's haha, we didn't play well. But if it's just you, it's a bit rough.
Yeah, that is a bit rough. So what do you think the rehost is for? If it wasn't a sound bug glitch thing, what are they actually doing?
Yeah, that's a good. You never know. Maybe I'm.
Is he sopping out accounts?
The cat by the tail. Maybe I have something like that. Maybe they did have like sound glitch, but as far as I know, sound glitch no longer exists.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Yui, Gamble, Mystery. Okay, so it's just
It's Live Fox.
teams. Oh, it's Lie. You should actually do pre-game interviews
might
too.
have lagged out, yeah.
Pre-game interviews could be interesting. His internet cut out. Lefty, so oh.
Yes, 24 minutes.
Well, 23.
20.
So what do you think about this matchup? Do you know how Southside Kings play on Consulate?
I don't know. At one point I played against the Southside Kings like in rank a lot, but we don't really play them a lot anymore. I know. It doesn't flex. I think our ranks just went a bit too high at one point, so we started like at one point we were playing them like every second match, and then suddenly, yeah, we can't really play against golds. No shade, they're an amazing team. Like, I think also the problem is, and I think especially this is for school and jobs, everyone, when you just play, it's easier to play when you can play week on week the whole week. But when you have to take breaks, like especially for me, it's hard to get back into the groove when you have to take a 5 days of like this week. I didn't even touch my computer like once.
Wow, but that's a new computer, man.
I was busy with school, so I didn't really, do a lot on my computer.
Damn.
So you get out of. Oh, I see his lives back online.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I see him he's in his R6,
Mm-hmm.
The perks of having friends.
Yes.
Oh. something that's interesting to me is Chris Cross's inaugural season in K2. Just and GGOD falling out, but Chris, like, of course, Chris and Ruben flex to Ruben. He's in Falsify, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And Chris joining GGOD, for going from GGOD to K2. So it's quite interesting.
It is.
Obviously, I'm a huge soccer fan, so
Yeah.
this is for me. This is like if a player moved from like someone from Manchester United moved to, I won't say Man City, but something like that.
Yeah. So I used to when I was younger, I used to follow the Premier League stuff a lot. My favorite player was Fernando Torres in Liverpool, and when he moved to I think Chelsea, it was like what?
Bro, are you hating on Chelsea, my man?
Yeah, Liverpool was my team.
No, I'm a Chelsea man.
Of course, you're a Chelsea fan.
But my blood's blue. Anyway, I think
Okay.
this is. So I like to make the comparison between football, especially this tournament. Like crisscross, you swap from teams. Now it's like when you start at a team and it's your first time in a tournament. I wouldn't say there's so much pressure on you, but when you move from team to team and you're like playing your old team, I'd say the stakes are high.
Yep.
And like when I'll be right with you.
Let's continue.
Woo! Same site. This is the most stressful part. First of all, now you have to check that you don't have skins on.
Okay, so Miss Flick had Wamai, Sly had Doc, Yui had Smoke, Crisscross had Jaeger, Gambled, Valkyrie. Okay, so Miss Flick, Wamai, Gamble. That's not a. Oh, but he 6-picked, that's right. Then Jaeger, Smoke, and Doc. Okay, and then Southside Kings is Maverick. He should be on a Capital. Yeah, he's going to 6-pick.
Ah,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
that's pointless, bro. That's legit pointless.
K2 was asking me like specifically, can they 6-pick? Because they wanted to do a bait. Like that's why it's in the rules. It's important. Anyway, okay, everything looks good. Monica, if you can just let me know if anything wasn't right there. I think it was good there.
This is the tricky thing about like, if there's gonna be disconnect, I prefer it be in like operator selection. Because the second your operators are selected and you can't 6-pick or do something like that, and you have to go to the same side, kinda
Yeah.
snooker yourself.
Yep.
Because now, like I remember this vividly, our match on Coastline against
10
Pepe.
seconds left
Like
before insertion.
when they did this Monty push plant thing,
5 seconds.
and then the game got re-hosted, and we knew exactly what they were gonna do.
Attackers
And they just
objective is
tried
to
the
locate
exact
a
same
bomb
thing
and
over, and they're trying to,
Who was it against?
Pepe,
Alright.
the infamous match.
Yes. Anyway, let's focus on this map.
Yeah, okay. I'm actually interested. I would focus on a Nomad because it's interesting to see where she'll be placing her Nomads. Because that's gonna tell us a lot of how they plan to take the side. Because if they're gonna focus on the side of the map, maybe one on Visa double door. Nomads spawned at the wrong
located a
place. Nomad, no fear. Like, I would be afraid for a run out from balcony. Unless she might have put a Nomad on there. I don't think so. Oh yeah, there it comes. She took so long. If Valkyrie had a cam, that was a free kill. No reinforcement. Valkyrie. Okay, actually she does have a reinforcement. But she's standing on the opposite, on the wrong side, so there is no reinforcement behind her.
a bomb has been located.
people repelled. Misclick? I don't know, I don't like play. They didn't reinforce Cubby yet, like completely reinforce Cubby, that's a misplay. He threw his Wamai a bit early, but I think it's the nerve. I do admire him carrying a pocket one, it's always nice to have a pocket Wamai. Oh! That was super close. I believe a yellow rush is coming. A yellow rush. Yeah, they're definitely going for a yellow rush. Oh, that's a horrible fight to lose. That's that bad. The whole team was centered around that. Yeah, everyone, this take won't work. They have to rotate someone else in. That means one less. They can't watch bathrooms. The smoke's gonna be alive long.
Seconds to go. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds left. Operators, you are out of time.
So, SK just weren't able to, they weren't able to break in.
My Discord completely like...
Too much going on.
Yeah, I couldn't watch anymore, like legit, so I had to leave and come back. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see the end of that round. But I did hear that it went, they couldn't get a plant down. K2, so K2, Vigil, Jaeger. K8 is good for this fight. They have an IQ. Garage gift. Yeah, this is gonna be a default like hold. Vigil gonna play upstairs. Jaeger probably gonna play in Visa.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
Rest
many
holding
bombs as
side.
they can.
One thing they don't have is they don't have shields, and in this meta, a lot of teams prefer to have like a shield. Since they buffed the shields by making it more see-through, shields have really been like I'd say a key staple of the recent like Pro League. Because you can't get shot, so I mean it's always nice to have. Oh, what a way to lose the drone. I was live failing to do the parkour trick. Has he placed one?
5 seconds left before.
No, he has both on him. He should have placed the first one already. This
Attackers are
might
heading
cost.
out to defuse a bomb.
Okay, just that's not a bad spot. Not what? Yeah. Depends on where he's placing the second one. Cade's coming in. They have two ways they can do this now. They can either try and nade the Cade from the drone hole, or they obviously they can Maverick it too. Mavericking Cade is a bit harder. Because they're gonna have to nade it. And if you place it high enough, I don't think it can be naded. But they do have an IQ. No man or no run out. Lazarus really has to time this nade perfectly. He does. How did... Oh, you didn't place it correctly. That's unlucky. You placed it too low, so they just shot it. Oh. Ooh. Jaeger, crisscross and that vicious Jaeger of his. It's a he's speaking too aggressively, At this point he should just chill. Because wasting the time is much more important than getting the kill. There's an SMG-11, be careful. Okay, this is yeah, he's stuck here. And it's barricaded. Yeah, unlucky. Actually, no, they don't even have a docked.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Reloading on ammo.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, moving into
Attackers
Piata.
recovered the diffuser.
Yeah, this is a tough round. Prone angle, Guzzle-esque. See, there's a drone all next to him, so I wouldn't really advise proning there, but I guess Geek, what you call Bolo,
Mm-hmm.
can he come cast with me?
Are you gonna keep him chill?
Let me ask him. I think.
And relevant.
Right. Okay, Geek, you can make like a, what you call that? A punishment system. Every time we talk about falsify, we'll have to say something good about another team. What about that?
No, because then you'll just keep talking. How about every time you talk about falsify, I kick you from the channel.
Attackers locate and defuse the bomb.
Like on a minute basis or like an hour? What are we talking?
Until I get tired of kicking you, and then I'll just remove your permissions.
Okay, he says he'll behave.
Well, then, Bave, you can join.
Okay, let's see.
10 seconds to go.
I dock.
5 seconds to
Preferably, I don't like what you call it, the lobby side. We prefer the archive side because
bomb and defuse it.
lobby. Actually, that's why I believe they banned the Kylie too. Oh, are we gonna go for a spawn peek? Okay.
There's a strat above you.
I can't really see what he's gonna aim for. Like, he's gonna have like ninja-esque reflexes if he wants to hit a shot. And the one, hi Sean.
Rockambola. Okay, your mic is like.
Yeah, it's. While you fix your mic, I'll do my commentating. Okay, the admin clear. This is why you want to have a pulse somewhere. Cause, or at least a Valkyrie. Something to give you info. Cause
Attackers have located a bomb.
they do have a pulse, he's just playing far below. He should be playing under archives because the scanner can see through 2 floors. So you'll be able to tell them everything. Okay, Doc completely pinched now.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Oh
diffuser.
my god.
Attackers
What a
have
shot,
recovered their
what a
diffuser.
shot. Okay. Gets kill a refrag. Only stalling out for a minute. They need to stall. Okay, they're committing to this. Do they know there's another one upstairs?
Got the wallbang though, 104.
Oh, unlucky.
Of course, getting stuck at the door, gonna pay the price for panicking. Attackers having complete top 4 control now, and this is not looking good. 2v4 upstairs control in the attacker's favor.
But something you have to remember, this isn't a side I'd say defenders expect to win. Like, this is the third side, this is the
I
side.
I would say this is very winnable. If you play the turtle, this is one of the... Oh my...
Ooh, okay.
And just like that, now the momentum's swinging in
That's-
turn of the defenders.
That's
Pulse,
siege for you.
Pulse still playing very far offside, leaving everything up to the Jaeger. But the attackers now
playing-
burning through way too much time.
26. Okay, Pulse needs to leave that. He's trying to. Oh, actually, it might work out.
The attackers can't make up their mind in terms of what they want to do.
Ah, okay, the plot. Okay, they know it.
Oh,
10
no.
seconds to go.
This is bad now because now the Nomad's gonna have free reign to plant, and Pulse is
5
just
seconds
so
remaining.
far away. He's not gonna be able to deny,
Attackers are activating the bomb.
and the diffuser goes down.
Oh,
Oh, that was so winnable for not SK, but Pulse just playing way too far off site and leaving it way too late to actually decide to come back.
Okay, not
don't
SK,
think-
is K2 by the way.
Oh, my bad. I read SK. Whoopsies.
K2 and SK are the
what's
players
complete
teams.
Pulse. Pulse. I think Pulse's main thing he wanted to secure the other side because he thought they were gonna rotate around. Jaeger, I think. Leaving Jaeger can only do so much. I think you can't blame that on the Jaeger. Jaeger far exceeded the expectations.
I don't know, 100%. I think that round was more on the Pulse. He just left. The Jaeger essentially was in a 1v4. The Pulse was doing
Attackers need to
not
locate
something
and
very
defuse
pointless
as
with
many
his
bombs as they
scanner
can.
just sitting on
No,
the
no,
yellow
no, no.
side.
I don't think you can blame the Pulse either because the Pulse is just trying to hold the other side.
Yeah, I know. I'm not blaming him. I mean, he left it way too late before he actually
Yeah.
decided to rotate because the Jaeger knew that both of them were there. So, in turn, it was the Jaeger's job to call and say, "Listen, they both on me." At that point, Pulse sort of should have taken it into his own hands and decided
10
to
seconds left.
actually rotate a little bit earlier because had he rotated a little bit earlier,
5
maybe
seconds left.
they wouldn't have gotten SK wouldn't have had the chance to get the
Attackers
plant
must
down,
locate
but
and
in
defuse the
turn,
bomb.
Pulse
The
not
attacker's bomb
maybe
diffuser
either
has
listening
been
to
dropped.
calls or the call not
Attackers
going
recover the
out,
diffuser.
they paid the ultimate price of no communication or a lack of listening to communication.
Okay, let's see. I think going for the same strat as last time, it worked perfectly. And they have to, in my opinion, they brought the Nomad. They have to commit to these windows. Otherwise, the Nomad was a.
The Nomad becomes very pointless very quickly.
Yeah, using that's.
These are some interesting Nomads going out. Not in exactly, you see, but now they're not going to commit to those repels, which is now.
No, but Nomad has to go put on all the Nomads before she can commit to a repel.
Yeah, no, but even so, she's not. I don't think she's going to go back to those windows. Okay, man, they potentially are going to try and take control. Oh.
Keith, can we check if the hatch is reinforced? No, the hatch isn't reinforced with Flick standing on it. They could potentially go underneath, shoot open the hatch, Sophia. I don't think they have anyone playing
Attackers
under.
located a bomb. Attackers
I think
have
they're gonna.
recovered
It's just gonna be a B take, and if they manage to somehow pick the Tourney off, it could be a very easy B take, as they have someone repelling on connector, and it's only Misflick sitting inside the cubby with an unreinforced hatch, which can be punished very easily. But then again, the Wamaya is gonna help him.
Oh, misses
That-
one.
Eesh.
That's unlucky.
So the defenders are burning a lot of the attackers' time. We're gonna see what happens very shortly.
Oh, did you just say seeing the people through the walls?
Yeah.
Oh, Yui doing some serious work. But getting killed by the SMG-11 in turn. The sledge pick for me
Drop the bomb diffuser.
was a bit pointless. There's no... Unless they thought they were gonna go for like an archive strat.
A bomb has been
That
located.
That's
diffuse is in a horrific position now. Jaeger has full control over that.
No, but Jaeger hasn't seen the fuser drop, remember? Oh!
Oh no. And Sophia's gonna lose the gun.
Okay, but Sophia can help herself up. Krisko's not healing his teammate. Krisko's... sorry. Does he have
15 seconds
stims?
remaining.
Yeah, he has all his
Yeah.
stims. Why is Krisko's
Yeah.
not? Okay, there it goes.
10 seconds to go.
But the attack is not going to be able to do
Oh.
anything.
5 seconds left.
He just needs to play time here. Both of them sitting on the diffuser. Nothing you can do. That sledge put them in a really bad
Operator,
position.
you are
Dying
out
with
of
the diffuser on yellow. Eesh. Another round going the way of the defenders.
This is a, I think. This is this is the defensive side of the map. So, obviously, we expect a lot of rounds to get to defense. But I also think, SK should realize the push isn't working and they should maybe commit to another side. Maybe an admin tech. Because I don't see a lot of resources towards admin.
No, there's not much going towards anywhere else except the B side push and maybe connector, because you had one repelling CO windows, one repelling connector, and then the other three almost pushing up yellow stairs, creating almost a pinch point
Attackers need to
where the
locate
Jaeger
and
punished the
bomb.
sledge, leaving
Lost.
them in a bad position.
What's the first round? They actually went for the same thing, but they did it much better with a Capital and someone holding bathroom windows. So the smoke was completely pinched. But
Exactly, there they put the pressure on the defenders, but this time the defenders were able to pinch point the attackers, this just causing them to... I think SK having a little bit of a theme here, starting to panic when things maybe don't go wrong, but when they maybe drop a body or two early round, you can see that their players
5
start to
seconds to
panic
go.
a little bit and almost try and hurry too quickly to get the refrag
Attackers are moving
and
to
end up
defuse the
losing
bomb.
more bodies because of how panicky they are playing.
I think this side, I think they could... How many rumors did they have? One, spawn peak. We did the kill. That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. That's gonna ruin... Okay, they have breaching charges. Never mind, that doesn't really ruin your... What you call it? Your push. So, no, I don't think they're gonna commit to a vertical.
No, I think they are going to, with how many bodies they're putting outside this garage, I think they're going for a heavy garage take, and if they don't get it to work, if this Kaid plays it well, he could potentially waste over a minute and a half of their SK's time, which is actually in turn potentially going to win them the round, because
Okay, now I see why they always bring that IQ.
it's smart, but they've burnt over a minute of time, and this Kaid's gonna, if he throws it now, he's not gonna get
You
it.
take the, I can get it, he got it. Oh, okay.
No, it was literally just too late. So they end up getting this wall open. So this actually now a huge sway in terms of the attackers. But the Kaid on yellow pillar, a very strong position, especially with the amount of cameras and utility that they still have left. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he still has a C4 available to him as well as the mute.
Can we see the side? Because ADSs are now important. Because if they have enough ADSs, Maverick won't be able to nade the maestros. Yeah, see, nades the maestro. Does he have another maestro? Yeah, no, he doesn't. He's not using the double maestro setup, I think. That might have just cost him the round if he doesn't have another maestro.
So there's now three. Oh no, Vigil's gonna try and swing the garage door and get punished very quickly by the IQ.
Well, something to remember, attack still has no way into this side. They can't, theoretically, they can't just push in.
Oh yeah, no, because it's a pinpoint where the Kaid and potentially the mute can just punish anyone who tries to walk through the garage, but the mute's still playing off-site with 40 seconds left.
You should be making shotgun holes above, try now. Oh no, you should go make your shotgun hole. Oh, the rotate's coming in, that. Someone's rotating to window. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that.
I would say that the attackers need to get the plant down. I think they're actually inside of garage now. Synthesis is still playing outside.
Ooh, nice shots from Yui.
Attackers have recovered their
The Maestro in the perfect position too. Yep, there we go. Drops the Maverick, and this now slowly, very quickly turned in the way of the defenders. IQ left with nothing to do. He gets
Ooh,
the
now what a
frag.
shot.
Operators, you have run
But-
out of time.
That G8 is a destroyer. Honest.
It's a destroyer, but when you've got 5 seconds left, you don't have the diffuser, and nothing much is swinging your way. A G8 isn't exactly going to save you. So
Yeah, I don't think I don't like really what you call it SK. I don't think they're really prepared for the garage take. Like if you're gonna go for the garage take, you either need to commit people piano to push people out of those corners, or you need smokes. They didn't have any smokes.
yeah, no, that was not badly played. They played it
No.
well to get the garage door open. They were just extremely unprepared in terms of what ops they needed to get the take done. Very well to
Yeah.
them to getting the door open, the garage door open. I didn't think they would be able to do that. But then
Attackers need to
once they
locate and
opened it,
defuse
they
as many
sort
bombs
of
as they
just
can.
Oh, okay.
stood there and looked at it.
Okay, but they're going for the falsifier set. Are they going for the falsifier strat? No, okay, they don't have the maestro, which is problematic.
I think this we might see SK pick up another round here and potentially get the momentum they need again, because this site's quite difficult to hold if the attackers play from top to bottom or bottom to top. It becomes very hard for the defenders to actually get a
10
grip.
seconds to go.
So this could be the swing that SK potentially
Something you have
needs.
to notice. Something you
5
have to
seconds
notice. 4 nitro cells.
Yeah, no, I think
So-
I think they're gonna play below. So if
Locate a
they do
bomb
try,
and
because
defuse it.
remember, both A and Visa is destructible from below.
Attackers
So
have
that
located a
pulse
bomb.
could be
Yeah.
very. He could mark where the attackers are. They could let them take top floor control, and then
Okay,
just
and they're
see
making the
them.
shotgun all. Okay, well, they haven't completely committed to the shot. See, Castle should be the only one playing above. The rest should all be below side.
As long as 2 or 3 C4s potentially go below, this could be very winnable for the defenders, thus taking more momentum away from SK.
And of course, Christos is not building this. You should.
No,
There's no
this-
point in holding this.
This could be potentially be a very free kill for SK if they drone him out.
They can't mute ammo.
Okay, so this
He's wasting a lot of time. He's gonna waste. Is they gonna try and breach that? They're wasting so much time.
I don't know. They all pushing from the west side, which they are leaving the bomb sites alone, which is
Attackers
very
drop the
interesting
bomb
to
diffuser.
see. And I think
Bomb located
the
by
crisscross, yes, he
Attackers
shouldn't
have
be holding
recovered
this,
their
but
diffuser.
doing a fantastic job at wasting over a minute of
Yeah.
SK's time.
But I think you can just give it up. If he's there, whether he's there, whether he's not there, I don't think it's gonna really make a difference. Now
He's
he's
not
spotted.
been-
Now he has to
yeah.
run. Now he has to run. Funny enough, the best way to take this side is not to go for where people aren't, but to go straight for B. Because B, even though all defenders are down there, it's very clumped up together.
Exactly.
So you can't really. Ooh, Blackbeard. Yeah, see, he did manage to waste a lot of time. They're just gonna go for the spiral take.
If they can potentially seal the east north side of the map off where they are inside a spiral and potentially protect someone coming down the back stairs, this
where's
could
the fuser?
potentially be very winnable.
The fuser. Can we see where the fuser is? I believe the fuser. Okay, the fuser's downstairs, so they're definitely gonna commit to a downstairs. Only 2 people outside. That's problematic. I mean, that's something you don't want. You want at
Mhm.
least, preferably 4 people, but
Yeah, almost 4 downstairs, and the Blackbeard potentially could pick both of them off here. He's gonna get the Kaid. Now only 1 person left downstairs. And Pulse, who's potentially gonna get pushed by 4 people. The Blackbeard now knowing where he is. This could go very bad for the defenders. They are now scrambling to get their head back on their shoulders. It's a free plant for the attackers now. And yeah, like you said, if just push
Attackers are
for
activating
B,
the bomb diffuser.
and boom, the plant's down. And now all of a sudden, the defenders are on the back foot again, and this potentially the big momentum sway that SK need, because they will go onto defense after this round.
I think this was most probably a pocket strat, not really practiced that much. I think it was definitely worth the shot. It was definitely worth trying. But I don't think this was, because you're supposed to have a lot of people downstairs. Props for K2 for trying the strat, and
No, I think
mean-
that was a bit of a gamble.
Chris Cross doing serious work, but and of course SK seeing the garage push is not really the play. Cutting completely between the two lines of defenders, creating almost like a trench between the two sides. Cutting off any rotates downstairs. Like the way K2 played it, they need to have a hatch open.
Yeah.
They need somewhere down. Either you need to reinforce all hatches and keep everyone downstairs, or no hatches and or open the hatches, play upstairs.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Okay,
attackers.
new round. Castle. I thought they would bring a castle. Okay. That castle on the bathroom essentially useless because the stage of Yui.
I think that was
Attackers have discovered the
potentially
location of a bomb.
the swing in momentum that SK needed, because they took that round very convincingly, and they actually went. They only dropped one body, I'm pretty sure. So taking that round that convincingly, almost
10
going
seconds left
flawless
before insertion.
on such a almost site that no one knew what was going on. I think K2 are going to be sort of scratching their heads right now and saying we need to, if they don't take, I would say if they let it get to 4-4, I would say SK have got an extremely good chance of actually taking the win here.
Okay, admin taker. Okay, something to notice. The way SK is playing this, they have Spiral castled off. I mean, if they play it right, that's very useful. But if they play it wrong and have too many Romans, there's only two ways upstairs. These are stairs and yellow stairs. Spiral is completely essential, because opening that is very risky when they have control of long desk and printer.
Yeah.
So I think this is very risky strat, but I think it might work out. Pirates clinging on for dear life. This is an A. They should then drone them out.
Again, I just think we saw it again from
No, they
SK.
didn't drone them out. They didn't drone them out.
That is a shocking drop of a body right there.
Oh, okay. That's a good ref. I mean,
It's a very good refrag, but that was just that could have been completely avoidable had they
No.
used their drone. And I think we saw it from SK on defense as well. I mean, on attack, they were just very hesitant to use their drones, which they got punished for multiple times on
Ooh.
attack. And now playing a little bit of a footsie between the castle and the nomad here, but that was a good
Hindsight.
refrag.
Hindsight's 2020. I mean,
Now the attackers are gonna take control of A, pushing the defenders.
oh, okay. This round, they have nothing. Smoke should be coming in now. Where's the smokes?
Doc in a good position here to potentially do some damage. He's gonna miss a lot of the shots onto Astro. Plant gonna go down, and this is gonna go down now. The smoke isn't gonna do anything.
Plants down. Okay. Now they just need to play window. Oh,
But Doc's still in a winnable situation.
no one's on. Okay, IQ does not need to be aggressive now. Now is not the time for aggressive.
Where's the Thermite? I have no idea where Thermite is.
He's
but,
playing yellow stairs.
so no one playing Windows.
Yeah, okay, but what's window play? It's very risky. Like if one of them runs for that window, Doc could potentially kill them, making it a 1v1. Oh,
Very
play
correct. But I think also, had they not done that, it's more punishable them fighting on the playing ground in terms of the Doc, because he has an ACOG on that MP5 so close range. I think that's a very dangerous situation to leave your two attackers in. But them playing it well, IQ putting a good claymore down, and a very unexpected just rush into sight after they got the two early picks.
6-pick. I believe that should be a 6-pick. I think. Okay, no, it's not a 6-pick.
The Alibi or the Clash?
The Clash. Alibi is a good op, in my opinion. Because of a gun. Or, I mean, what you call it, aren't that useful decoys, but see, this is the 6 peak
Defenders,
mechanic
protect
is
your
there
bombs
for
from
something
being
like
defused
this.
by attackers.
For Clash to be 6 peak or not. Because K2 are semi-expecting the Clash now. So they have 45 seconds to think, what are we gonna do about that Clash? Where if they 6 peak, they potentially have no idea until late in the round that they have a Clash.
But I think even though I think there may have been a little slip up from K2 here, because they saw that they were going to bring the
10 seconds
Clash
remaining.
into this round, but they didn't bring a Zofia
seconds to go.
or a direct counter to the Clash itself.
I
So
believe
Attackers must
you is
locate
gonna
and
play
defuse a bomb.
because Clash is if they play above an isolate Clash.
that's if. But I mean, in a later game situation, they've got nothing to deal with.
For
the
Roma, where's the
Clash.
Roma? 4 people downstairs at least, but where's the Roma? I believe it should be easy running somewhere. Funny enough, I think K2, even though that slip up previous round, are very good at droning. Okay, users on bottom users stairs by vending machine. Does Goyo, yeah, Goyo has nitro cell, so I think he might use a 3 please. Yeah, I'm going for a vertical play. Okay, so basically what SK is trying to do is making up for the fact that they have so much roaming and offside, they have a Clash. So they can stall out a lot of times that Clash if the wall gets opened and if there's potential aggression, the Clash can stall out so everyone can rotate back to side.
No, this Clash can be very powerful if they use her correctly.
Goyo moving around non-ADS. That Goyo shield, I don't really see. No one's kind of playing close enough to shoot the Goyo shield. And Clash can't really.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I mean, she could go for it, I guess. Whoop. Willie, nice kill from Willie. Joshy. Oh. I was going to say the crosshair placement a bit off, but correcting it very fast, Chris. I almost thought I was an enemy. Minute left. Successful road clear. Walls open. There's breaches on. I'd say that. I wouldn't say time management is perfect, but I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think should this be played, the defenders still have, the attackers still have time to potentially maybe rescue something here, but the timer just ticking down.
The big problem is this Clash Maestro setup, and of course the Goyos. But 15 seconds. Yeah, I think this round they're gonna need a miracle. Okay, so that whole side is unplayable for the next 15 seconds.
left. 10 seconds.
Aggression.
And now the Clash coming into her own, gonna punish
Oh,
the
I see
Ash.
what they also brought the alibi. Woo! Crisscross getting fragged. Frags. Oh.
Operators, you are out of time.
Wait, what's Thermite? Why was Thermite not planting?
No, he was sticking the plant, but I think he got off it
Okay, that.
for some reason.
Yeah, you should have stick that. Like, if something to note about Maestro, you have to start immediately. If you don't start shooting him immediately, he does not get down and will get the plant down. So if he would have just stick that, I believe Thermite at the diffuser.
Yeah, no, he was planting, but then he was stuck. He basically had it down. I think there was a second left in the plant, and then he got off of it. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but yeah, he got off it with almost less than a second and a half to go.
Yeah, I think because if they got that plant down, I don't think there's any way they could have taken that back, the defenders. Maybe
protect
just
your
a
bombs from being
misplay.
defused by
It
attackers.
happens. Nerves getting on you. I'd say, but you have to give it to SK. That was a great hold.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
But K2, I'd say moments away from bringing that back. they maybe got the kill a little earlier upstairs, maybe rotated down earlier. That was a
I think they just left themselves not enough time to actually get things done. Like you said, the Ash having to
10 seconds
rush down
remaining.
yellow, trying to burn 8 uses, and then having to fight the Clash with only like 20
5
seconds
seconds
left.
left.
yeah,
And I
actually,
think
yeah,
that was a bad almost time management because they
Attackers
left
objective is
themselves
to defuse the bomb.
less than 35 seconds to burn 80 ashes as well as deal with the Clash and the Maestro. So I think just a lack of time management there from...
yeah, I think this what they're doing now is a misplay. Going for an admin take, second time in a row. Not SK not even adjusting to it. Even they decided to put even less bodies there. Not even. Well, that's actually nice. Small drone. Oh, this is kind of wasting time here. Okay, there we got it. Smoke playing downstairs. That's interesting.
Again, I think this Legion is just somewhere where he doesn't need to be. I think playing upstairs, yes, that's good, but I think just the position that he's in, if he does get droned out, he can either be shot from connector window or he can be wall banged from
Ooh, long angle from bathroom.
Yeah, so this Doc is in a fantastic position, but the Legion almost a potential waste of a body.
Yeah, okay, well, that position from Doc is only useful if they don't drone him out. So,
See, now he's stuck basically. He's in an extremely bad position. The sledge could potentially walk right into the Doc's crosshairs if he's not aware of the angle, which he isn't, and the Doc picking up the kill onto the sledge. Yummy. They're probably about the third best player in the game today being taken out. Saying Yummy,
oh, did he get it? I think you got Doc. Nice shot. I mean, that's a good frag.
Yeah, no, that the crossfire there almost worked, but the Ash's shot there was absolutely nasty. But now they are taking top floor control again, and it's starting to look
Just
more.
stick the plant. Just stick the plant now. This is where you stick the plant. You know he's stuck in that corner. IQ going off that. IQ has to stay on that. This plant relies on IQ.
Yeah, no, but you do realize they in lobby, right? They're not upstairs.
Isn't what? Oh, really? Bro,
Nice,
what...
nice, Armand, nice. Yeah.
Okay, well then this is questionable.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Actually,
SK is baiting the commentator.
no, the commentator baiting the
10 seconds to
commentator.
go.
The diffuser getting stuck upstairs. A little bit of a potential throw there from the attackers, giving the defenders that nudge forward to victory, and we'll see.
What
We'll see
confused me, they had 4 bodies upstairs, I think.
Oh no, they did.
I mean, once they saw that,
They were
attackers should
holding very top heavy because what do you call it? Like I said, the round where they lost that site, they lost top control and then they were just punished from above. So I think they were very against losing top floor control this time. So that's why they placed so many bodies upstairs and actually working out now because the attackers trying to work it out, but.
K2 absolutely need to focus now, because this is slipping from them. They're very close to winning this. So K2 need to take this drone phase. They should just regroup, talk it through. They need someone like Polo. Tell them we're better than them. We can do this.
I definitely think the morale in terms of this game has been dropping back and forth now because K2 took the upper hand, but now SK is starting to show a little bit of fight back now, and they
seconds
could
to go.
potentially carry this momentum all the way to the end, which will.
5 seconds remaining.
Something actually, Geek, what do you think about this? Would you rather win one round, lose one round, win one round, or like win 4 rounds in a row and then lose 4 rounds in a row?
It changes depending on the gameplay. Sometimes it's always good to see a comeback, but sometimes seeing teams go one by one, it really shows that they're really balanced and they can really keep swapping. But normally the team with the momentum is the one to win, and then the one to break the momentum is also the one to gain an advantage.
Black. Toxic.
All I know is K2 threw against Titan when they were on 7-3, so 6-3.
7-3, okay.
6-3.
Something to the. In my opinion, I'd rather win one round, lose one round, then win 4 rounds, and then suddenly start getting pummeled. Because I think if you win a round, lose a round, sure you get that feeling of, we could have won that.
It just becomes very demotivating because you thought you win one round, then you lose the next round, so you sort of start questioning your ability, which actually messes you up even more. So I think it's better to win on the trot, but I think the SK very possibly could take the win here if they get tied up 5-5 here. But the attackers is very quickly taking a lot of map control, but Ash gonna get yikesed on by Willy Venus.
Fan tournament podcast right here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
You see,
Mike
Dick, what would you do without the falsify boys? That C4 potentially could have won them the round, but the C4 gonna miss, and now 4-2 in favor of the attackers.
Now, Smoke, has just smoked off that entire side, pushing everyone else. Oh, yeah, okay, this round. K2, I believe, securing at least 1 point.
Yeah.
And as a player, as the second you hit six, like you hit 6 points, there's definitely a lot of comfort.
Yeah, you almost you play. Obviously, you don't play carelessly, but you're not as tense up because you know you have secured at least 1 point.
Yeah.
So you almost frees yourself up, which in the end actually probably allows you to win the match as a whole because you feel more freed up and you're not as worried about potentially getting 0 points. So I think
Yeah, like once you get that, it's almost like it's this calming moment of, okay, we got the points, we can chill now. We don't really. I mean, obviously you have 2 points to lose, but if you lose, you still get a point.
I think you're not as worried about getting no points at all. So when that like sort of worry falls off your shoulders, it frees up your gameplay, which in the end actually allows you to take the dub and sing your happy songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quick question. When Maestro is shooting you with his little camera, does it stop you from planting?
No.
It doesn't stop you from planting,
just
right?
does.
It does 5 damage per second, so it like you can't finish a plant when Maestro is shooting. Like if you start.
If you start lower than like 80 HP and Maestro shoots you as you start planting, you won't get the plant down. He'll down
Actually,
you before
it's
you.
full HP. It can kill you when you're full HP.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
plant-
So if Maestro starts shooting you straight away as you hit the plant, you won't get the plant down. You'll die.
Yeah, just before the plant. So that's why Maestro played. It was always an Echo, but Echo is a little bit more risky because Echo's not bulletproof. And Echo stalls out maybe a second.
Yeah, they can hit the plant instantly again once Echo.
Well, not
once they've
instant.
been
I think it's like a second delay, 2-second delay.
it's instant. And so like you get hit with the Echo, then as soon as you go through the phase of holding your hand over your face, which is like you say, I think it's a second. Once you go through that period, you can go straight back down again.
If that answers your question, Geek, we kind of rumbled on a bit from that. Anyway.
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
We're giving you content, Geek.
Okay, now that bathroom. No. Now you have to hold down bathroom. You have to stay in bathroom. This is just hold that bathroom. Or you just Batman impacts out. I mean, that also works.
I mean, he stayed alive, which is important.
Alibi, you have to run, bro. Alibi has to run now. like, she got away with a life there. You shouldn't be.
She's gonna try challenge the Blackbeard and she's gonna get punished.
Yeah, okay, that's a complete misplay.
That's a yes, wasting a little bit of time and a little bit of resources, but I would much rather waste a little bit of time and resources and get the frag. That alibi, like Armand said, could have just ran away, wasted the time and the utility, and got away with her life. So
That's one more person that could have covered Clash.
it's a misplay, and now the garage walls are gonna get opened, but the Goyle and the Clash are in a good position to potentially
Yeah,
make
okay,
things
but
happen
they don't
here.
have the other Goyo. Okay, they have to shoot that Goyo now. If they shoot that Goyo is basically the win condition. If that Goyo gets taken out too early, like, Clash can't physically stop the plant. Clash can slow down, make people uncomfortable around the plant, but she can't stop the plant.
Exactly, she needs Goyle potentially in a good position here. Where's the IQ? The IQ. Oh no. Oh no, she's just let the Goyle go straight past. This could be catastrophic.
Catastrophic. And missed.
Oh. The defender's attacks are just so clueless as to where he is. Did he down the guy in piano? or-
No, he didn't. That's just, I mean,
Now the plant gonna go down. That's very bad for the defenders. The fuser down.
ooh, nice kill, nice kill. I mean, it's not over.
It's over.
It's over. Well
Eesh.
played. GG. I'd say that was a good game.
That's a very
K2
good game.
showing what they're made of.
And like I called it after the swap of roles, just they were gonna take that momentum that they got from winning those last two defense rounds and run with it, and I think that's exactly what they did, coming out with a 7-4 victory.
Geek,
Well
can we
done,
get some
K2.
GG to Geek, can we get them in for a post-match interview? I have some interesting question.
Yeah, GG guys, GG.
GG. Thanks for the
Ah.
game, boys.
That's the best part of gaming, the GGs after the game. No, it's winning. But, I'd say that was a pretty. I'd say
Oh wait, I'm gonna let Armand handle post-game interviews.
Cool stuff. Thanks for being here, Bolo.
No worries, no worries. I'll see you later for that prime Bolo content.
Yes, with False vs Skrull, gonna be a hectic game.
Oh, Eisenhower's.
Oh, okay.
That's a very important game, isn't it? Because they second on the. on the
bye,
log.
bye.
Bye.
Geek, send him away. Get him out of the server.
He's gone. Welcome, Miss Flick. Welcome.
I miss Flick.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
I miss Flick.
How
First
are you
off,
doing?
I'm good. Are you?
Obviously, he's doing great.
Yeah,
What was your mindset going into the game?
I was positive, dude. Especially after last week where we had a pretty good match against Titan. I think that kind of boosted our confidence.
Yo, that was for me. That was a sad match to watch. It was so close.
It was very close, yes. We threw it away.
But anyway, I'm not throwing it away this time.
Yeah,
Something-
no.
An interesting question. How did you deal with the clash? Like, what was your mindset dealing with the clash?
We tried ignoring her. So if there's not, no, but legit, if there's not playing Swan behind her, she's kind of, useless on her own.
That's what we're talking about.
And they,
I'm sorry, I said I'm trying.
no, it's fine. They didn't really have, well, I don't know if they had someone playing behind her because, Cross just ran down there and got 2 kills.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone was playing behind her. So,
I think what they tried to substitute the clash for like basically holding garage on their own, which isn't always realistic. I mean, they pulled it
Yeah.
off once.
yeah. But that round we just ran out of time.
Did you guys start defusing or what happened? Because we saw defusing. I think we saw defusing and then it just suddenly stopped.
Yeah, he was being zapped by the Maestro count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was
You could've-
confused as well.
I think you could have stick that. I think you should have stick that. But I mean, hindsight's 2020. So something I actually want to ask you: do you watch Pro League?
Yes, of course.
Which team would you like make the comparison between K2 with? Which team do you think That's
That
your
I
style.
don't know. I honestly don't know, man.
Hold on. I got a better question. Armando, who do you compare Falsify to?
Okay, I compare Falsify to TSM. I'm sorry, I have to.
I kind of knew you were gonna say that.
Right. I was gonna be like, it's SSG because we're so good with our strats, but then I just realized it's basically all gunplay.
I like the way SSG plays.
Yeah, I
So
also
if you
like,
ask me what team I want to be like, I would say SSG.
because I think you guys are strong. I think you guys have your strats, your entry points. I think you got that down. Something I wondered is, I noticed you guys like your admin push. That's something you guys.
Oh, they weren't contesting it at all. So legit, I was just jumping in admin. They gave it to us, so we're gonna use that.
Cool. Well, it was a very interesting game to watch. It was a bit back and forth. And I was surprised to see you gain an advantage in this map because I know that Southside Kings were excited to play it, and they're a strat-based team, so I fully expected defense was going to be impossible and attack was going to be well planned. And then you guys just were you doing stuff that was out of the ordinary? Were you throwing them off? What do you think was winning there?
I don't know, to be honest. I gave them the strats in trip phases.
That's not what SK wants to hear. That is not what SK wants to hear.
I said nothing. I said absolutely nothing.
Oh, all right. Well, you guys played pretty well. Chris was doing some interesting strats. Yeah, he was popping off, but also interesting strats. Seeing him in garage in that one round where you were upstairs.
Split.
Yeah, it was so far out of the way, reinforced. He ended up wasting up so much time, and Armando and Bolo were saying that Chris didn't need to be here, and the moment he gets spotted, he needs to be gone. And instead of running away, he goes towards the open door, and then creeps his way up the staircase. And that only worked because SK had left the site. They'd completely just said, no. And then I think SK still ended up winning that round. That was...
Because, Mislick, you just had one big misplay for your... What you call it? Your what's that? The bottom side. Yeah. When you played it, you played 2 people on site. But the key about that thing is you have to have like at least 4 people on site because they can't. It's basically one side because you can't plant the buffer without getting nitroed.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what I mean. You guys were doing so well, and then they just realized if they just bomb rush in.
Yeah, I think we should have used one of the guys who were playing upstairs. We should have rotated him down sooner. But yeah, that was a misplay.
Cool stuff, guys. Well, it was a great game. Any final questions, Armando?
I think you answered most of it. Do we have I think that's done.
Cool stuff. Miss Flick, any final remarks?
Yeah, I just want to say well played to SK. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game to watch. Great stuff. Cool stuff. Thanks everybody for playing. Thanks Miss Flick for the post-game interview. Thanks Armando and Bolo for commentating. I'll see you guys all later at some time that I can't currently think of for Falsify vs Scroll. 6 o'clock. So that's in 2 hours. Falsify vs Scroll. That's a pretty big game for this particular tournament. So it'd be great to see who ends up coming out on top. If you guys draw that game, I'm gonna rage quit.
Do you want me to draw it for you?
If you draw it, I will rage quit.
I can arrange that with Panax.
Hey, no arranged games, Armando. That's not cool. No fixing your games.
Fixing.
No match fixing. No, don't even start. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We'll play some highlights. Have a good day. Bye.
GG, boys. Rush. Yeah, they're definitely going for a yellow rush. Oh, that's a horrible fight to lose. That's that bad.
Seconds to go. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. 10 seconds to go. Cover me. 4 seconds left. Operators, you are out of time.
You didn't place it correctly. That's unlucky. You placed it too low, so they just shot it. Oh.
bomb diffuser.
Prone angle, guzzle-esque. See, there's a drone over there that can see through 2 floors, so you'll be able to tell them everything. Okay, Doc completely pinched now.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Oh
diffuser.
my god.
Just tell them everything. Okay, Doc completely pinched now.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
Oh
diffuser.
my god.
Attackers
What a
have
shot!
recovered
What
their
a shot! Do they know there's another one upstairs?
Got the wall bang though, 104.
Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Have to remember, this isn't a site I'd say defenders expect to win. Like, this is the third site, this is the site.
I would say this is very winnable. If you play the turret, this is one of the
Okay.
and just
Attackers are activating the bomb.
and the diffuser goes down. Oh, that was so winnable for not SK, but Pulse just playing way too far off site and leaving it way too late to extra time. We're gonna see what happens very shortly.
Did you just say seeing the people through the walls?
Yeah.
Or Yui doing some serious work. But getting killed by the SMG-11 in turn. The sledge pick for me
Drop the bomb diffuser.
was a bit pointless. There's no... Unless they thought they were gonna... Oh!
Oh no. And Sophia's gonna lose the gun.
Okay, but Sophia can help herself up.
Seconds to go.
But the attack is not gonna be able to do anything.
5 seconds left.
He just needs to play time here. Both of them sitting on the diffuser. Nothing you can do. That sledge put them in a really bad
Operator,
position.
you are
Dying
out
with
of
the diffuser.
One. Oh, spawn peak. We did the kill. That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. That's gonna ruin... Okay, they have breaching charges. Never mind, that doesn't really ruin your... He's not using the double Meister setup, I think. That might have just cost him the round if he doesn't have another Meister.
So there's now 3 oh no, Vigil's gonna try and swing the garage door and get punished very quickly. I would say that the attackers need to get the plant down. I think they're actually inside of garage now. Synthesis is still playing outside.
Ooh, nice shots from Yui.
Attackers have
Maestro in the perfect position too. Yep, there we go. Drops the Maverick, and this now slowly, very quickly turned in the way of the defenders. IQ left with nothing to do. He gets the frag.
operator.
That's something you don't want. You want at least, preferably 4 people, but
Yeah, almost 4 downstairs, and the Blackbeard potentially could pick both of them off here. He's gonna get the Kaid. Now only one person left downstairs. And Pulse, who's potentially gonna get pushed by 4 people. The Blackbeard now knowing where he is. This could go very bad for the defenders. They are now scrambling to get need because they will go onto defense after this round.
I think this was most probably a pocket strat, not really practiced that much. I think it was definitely worth the shot. It was definitely worth trying.
Again, I just think we saw it again from
No, they
SK.
didn't drone him out. They didn't drone him out.
That is a shocking drop of a body right there.
Oh, okay. That's a good ref. I mean,
The castle and the no man's here. But that was a good refrag.
hindsight's 2020. I mean,
Now the attackers are gonna take control of A, pushing the defenders.
oh, should be coming in now. Where's the smokes?
Doc in a good position here to potentially do some damage. He's gonna miss a lot of the shots onto Astro. Plant gonna go down. And this is gonna go down now. The smoke isn't gonna do anything. Plant gonna go down. And this is gonna go down now. The smoke isn't gonna do anything.
Plunge down, okay. Now they just need to play window. Oh,
But Doc's still in a winnable.
okay, but what window play? It's very risky. Like if if one of them runs for that window, Doc could potentially kill them, making it a 1v1. Oh,
Very
Claymore.
correct. But I think also, had they not done that, it's easy more.
Kind of playing close enough to shoot the Goyo shield. And Clash can't really.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I mean, she could go for it, I guess. Woo. Willie, nice kill from Willie. She could go for it, I guess. Woo. Willie, nice kill from Willie. Joshy. Oh. I was
10 seconds.
aggression.
And now the Clash coming into her own, gonna punish
Oh,
the
I see
Ash.
what they also brought the alibi. Woo! Chris Cross getting fragged. So drip.
See, now he's in now he's stuck basically. He's in an extremely bad position. The sledge could potentially walk
Yeah.
right into the Doc's crosshairs if he's not aware of the angle, which isn't. Yummy. They're probably about the third best player in the game today, being taken
Yui.
out. Saying Yummy. Oh,
Oh, did he get it? I think he got Doc. Nice shot, nice shot.
the SK very possibly could take the win here if they get tied up 5-5 here, but the attackers is very quickly taking a lot of map control, but Ash gonna get yikesed on, and now 4-2 in favor of the attackers.
Now, yeah, now Smoke has to smoke off that entire side, pushing everyone else. Oh, yeah, okay, this route. K2 secure. I mean, that also works.
I mean, he stayed alive, which is
Alibi,
important.
you have to run, bro. Alibi has to run now. Like, she got away with a life there. You shouldn't be.
She's gonna try challenge the Blackbeard, and she's gonna get punished.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's just let the Goyo go straight past. This could be catastrophic.
Catastrophic. And missed.
Oh, the defenders attackers are just so clueless as to where he is.